It was with a sense of pride and joy that 12 out of the 14 students who worked on the wall along with their 2 lecturers, accompanied by parents, took their seats inside the arrivals exit hall at the Argyle International Airport to hand over their mural, a labor of love, to the management of the International Airport Development Company, the IADC. Speaking at the handing over ceremony, CEO of the IADC, Dr. Rudy Matthias, noted that throughout the construction of the Argyle International Airport, much attention was given to the beautification of the airport, and the painting of the mural was another part of that beautification exercise.
This is part of the process that we have been undergoing over the last few years of beautification of the airport project. So it is a beautification exercise. And I want to talk a bit about the extent to which we have gone to beautify Argyle. If you ever notice when you drive in, the roof of this terminal building is quite curvy. And the idea behind that, and you notice also too that it is nice deep blue, set with some trimmings that are white. The idea behind that is to try to depict as much as possible the marine environment of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Argyle relative to the sea. So the architects try to mimic the breaking waves in our beautiful Caribbean Sea. We also have what I am sure most Vincentians would agree, a beautifully designed terminal building. And we spent a lot of time ensuring that the architects designed and built for us a beautiful building, because everyone in St. Vincent likes to have a beautiful home, and I am sure that nobody would want their important airport project to be anything less than beautiful. So we found an architectural firm that could do a good design for us, and we ensured that the design that they did for us was one that Vincentians would be proud of. Over the years, we set up also what we call the Finishes Committee, with persons who have skills in making sure that things look good. And I was hoping that Mrs. Gonzalez, who is a member of that committee, would have joined us today. We also have Moulton Mears, an architect and someone with an eye for beauty, on that committee, as well as our own in-house architect, Murel Olivier. And over the last 2 years or so, they have tried their best to make sure that we do not just have blocks and mortar, but we have blocks and mortar that look really good. And when this terminal building is open and you have a chance to tour it, I am sure you would see that inside this terminal building is very beautiful. We try to have 2 teams within the terminal. On this side, you would see that we have a blue facade, and the design committee or the finishes committee try to mimic the mountains which form the backdrop to this building. So that as you arrive from the seaside, we try to mimic the ocean, the blue ocean, as you arrive from the sea. And then if you enter into the departure area of the terminal, you would see that the facade is sort of green. And the idea behind that is also to remind you of the mountainous, lush green country from which you are leaving. There are different things that we have tried as well to beautify the building. If you notice in the departure area, the check-in counters are very curvy, very nice and attractive. We could have gone for some straight, uninteresting check-in counters, but we went for the ones that when Vincentians see them, they would say, wow. We want them to be proud of their terminal building. We want them to be proud of the Argyle International Airport. So, as part and parcel of this process of beautifying this terminal building and the airport, we asked Arlette Miller, our projects administrator, to engage the students of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College to see how they can help us to carry the beauty outside the building. And we identified this new wall that we've built in the car park as an area that we will expose them to and to give them the challenge of bringing their own skills and their artfulness to bear on the project here at Argyle. And we had discussions with the students and their teachers to hear their ideas, and we challenged them to say, try to fit your ideas so that when our visitors come here, they can get a sense of this place. So the theme behind this wall is a sense of place. We want when people come to St. Vincent for them to know that we have arrived in this nice, beautiful island, or this nice, beautiful set of islands called St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So we asked them to fit your designs and your ideas into this theme. And I was amazed when we had the discussion with the students at the plethora of ideas that they came up with. I couldn't imagine. In fact, they captured the ideas from the very beginning, even before the beginning. You hear them talking about the place for the artifacts, the history, the excavation, the persons who were living here before the airport was built, the agriculture that was performed here on the lands that we used to build the airport. They talk about the mountains and the sea and the cathedral that we had to relocate and the cemetery, all of the ideas. And I was mystified actually, because for them to be able to tell us about these ideas, it meant that they had to go and do some research. So I was happy that they understood the remit that they were given.
Having congratulated the students on a job well done, Dr. Matthias sought to encourage persons who visit the airport not to deface the mural. He said it is his wish that the mural lasts for a very long time.
We all know that this project is in the open. It is in an unprotected area. Though there will be security at this airport 24/7, we cannot be sure that there might not be some bandit, or there might not be some persons who are malicious, who might want to deface it, or who might want to damage it, and God forbid, who might want to paint over it. We can't protect this project from those type of people. In fact, we can't help those people. We have to leave them to God. All I can appeal to them to say, let us respect the beauty and the hard work that went into this. And let us all collectively try to protect it so that it lasts for as long as possible.
Art lecturer Letitia Jack gave an overview of the project, noting that her students were very excited about the opportunity to place their mark on the development of the Argyle International Airport.
Some of the selections that you would see on the wall include the once historical presence of the Kalinago people who were once here on the site. The students felt that it was really important to integrate this historical fact within the wall to remind us of what was here before. They also included some heritage sites, some popular famous sites, with hopes to stimulate not only the visitors but locals alike to visit these sites and to find out a little bit more about the heritage of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. With the feedback from Dr. Matthias and his team, the students felt it was really important to include the homeowners, the farmers, the business owners, the churchgoers, who made a tremendous sacrifice so that this structure can be in place. And the symbolical use of shapes and colors and spaces in between were used to represent the meanings found in our national flags. They're also used to help to lead the eye along this very long horizontal wall. And at the end of the day, I think that the students created a very beautiful design, and as your lecturer, I must say I'm very proud of you. I am moved to tears. I am very excited that you worked really hard, and I just want to quickly say that the visual arts within St. Vincent and the Grenadines, understanding the role of the visual arts and appreciating the visual arts have always been an uphill battle, but today's project is proof that all of this is changing because there's a demand now for public art. And I must acknowledge Miss Vonnie Rudette, who worked really hard and laid out a very strong foundation. She's not here with us this morning, but she sends her love and support to everyone here. And I must acknowledge her because she would have laid the foundation for all of this to happen. I must also extend a warm thank you to the director of the college and to the staff at the St. Vincent and Grenadines Community College for their continued support.
Director of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, Nigel Scott, noted that due to the size of the institution, they relish the idea of partnering. Scott says he's expecting great things from the students after they complete their program next year.
You know, we have gotten our share of licks with our associate degree programs, but I think you will agree with me that the work the students have done on the mural wall outside, on the wall outside, is more than worth the wall it's painted on. And they have skills that they can take with them through their entire lives. One of the things that has been stressed with the Fine Arts Design and Cultural Communication program is the fact that when they leave us as an institution, they do not have to sit down and wait on someone to call them to give them a job. They have skills that they can earn a living on their own. They are entrepreneurs already. The graduates of this program are sought after. They have been doing signs and murals and graphic designing all over St. Vincent and the Grenadines and beyond already. And we've seen their work. They have done murals in Kingston. They have done murals at the college. And in fact, students, this year you're probably destined to do a mural somewhere on a college wall. And I'm sure you rather appreciated the opportunity to make an impact here at the Argyle International Airport.
Area Representative for South Windward, Frederick Stevenson, in whose constituency the Argyle International Airport is built, also congratulated the students on a job well done.
I am happy to see so many of you here this morning who are part of the arts program of the community college. It is an important subject area, as Mrs. Scott said, that at the end of it all, you do not have to wait on the Service Commission's department to hire you into the government service. You are available at any time to generate and create your own employment opportunities. And with your training and with your skills, you're marketable anywhere throughout the world.
Stevenson also acknowledged the contribution of Vonnie Rudette to the development of the arts at the community college and throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
I want to thank the staff at the college for enduring with the students and for enduring the talks and advancing the further development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the nation's children. I know Vonnie Rudette quite well. I was a senior officer at the customs when she returned to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and her young son, Marlon Rudette, formerly of Matterfix. When they came to St. Vincent, I dealt with them as a customs supervisor. And I've seen her work throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the developments that she should have done with the children, and now that she's not there anymore and she's handed over that job to Letitia. And we must thank Vonnie for the tremendous work that she's done with the college over the years. This is how it has to work. John the Baptist, when Jesus came onto the scene, he said, I must decrease and Jesus must increase. And so Vonnie has left the scene and she has left Letitia, and we have to work with Letitia so that she would continue to help in the development of our nation's children.
That's all we have for you tonight. For more information on the Argyle International Airport, please log in to www.iadc.com or catch us on Facebook at Friends of the Argyle International Airport. We'll see you again next time.